When writing a report for a project, you are basically telling a story. The story you tell will be different depending on the audience that you are addressing. For many audiences, hearing a story from start to end is a great way for them to understand the elements of the story. For top executives, they prefer to hear the end of the story first and then to tell you how you got to the end. So let's look at different ways of telling a story. Let's start first with the journey method from start to end. My wife and I recently visited Scandinavia as part of a family heritage vacation. We have been asked by others how we liked it and should they try that vacation. In using the journey method, we would follow this outline. How did we decide to go there? What travel options did we consider and which did we choose? How did we make our reservations? We could describe the travel to Copenhagen and the problems with the connection in San Francisco. We could review the process of getting to the ship from the airport. We could talk about our travel to Norway and describe each city we visited and what we liked and didn't like about the city. We can show copious pictures and videos of each stop to describe them. We could describe how we transferred to a second cruise ship for a second week to Sweden, Estonia, Russia, and Finland. We could describe the highlights and what worked and didn't work. And then we could recommend that we think they should do it and how they should plan and reserve their vacation. That would complete a journey approach to a report. Now let's look at the top-down pyramid principle approach and how we would tell a top executive whether or not we thought they should go to Scandinavia. We would start with, how did we decide to go there? Was it a good decision? The answer is yes, you should go, and here is why. Explain the impact the culture had on us and the history we relived. Show how impactful the people, architecture, and awe-inspiring natural beauty was upon us. We could highlight key can't-miss sites such as the fjord going into Geiranger, Norway, or the Church of the Resurrection, also called the Church of the Blood in St. Petersburg, Russia. We could review key tours, museums, and sites in specific towns. We could review which travel groups were the best value and met our needs. We could look at companies, websites, and locations to avoid. In summary, we could review why you should go and how you should arrange your travel. The journey method allows you to relive the journey and lays a roadmap for how someone could follow your recommendation. The top-down method tells you if we think you should go and why you should go and key factors in making the decision and implementing the trip.